everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Bernadette Reyes, and for this episode, I'm going to talk about a bag that both my daughter and we share this bag, and I'm so happy that we made this purchase because it works for my 5-year-old daughter, and at the same time, this bag also fits my lifestyle. So, what's it gonna be? I don't want to keep you waiting, so it's the Gucci Tian GG Supreme. Allow me first to give you a background on why I decided to buy this bag. Well, it's because most of my bags, if not all of my bags, they're usually the tote type or it's the flap type. So I just thank you. Okay, come on, go inside. Okay, it's time for you to go inside. Okay, thank you. Going back to what I was telling you earlier, allow me to tell you the reason. Okay, so tell them you own the Gucci Supreme bag. Tell them who owns this bag. Who owns this bag?
Me.
Okay, but we share it together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can mommy borrow this tomorrow?
Let me figure out.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I gave you a slime.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, go back inside. So let me finish this so we can hang out together, okay? What are the reasons why I bought the Gucci Tian GG Supreme backpack? Basically, it's because most of my bags, they're really wonderful pieces, but if they're not totes, they're the classic flap bags or just the typical handbags. And I felt the need to buy a backpack that spells luxury. Aside from the Gucci Tian GG Supreme bag, the only backpacks that I own in my closet, it's the Jan Sport bag and the Anello backpack. Please don't get me wrong, both backpacks, they are very versatile and they also work for someone like me. I'm a field reporter by profession, and there are many instances wherein I need to bring a lot of things with me, and this backpacks, they can hold a lot of things inside. This is a small backpack. It measures 11.5 inches in height and 9 inches in width. And if you talk about the depth of the bag, it's around 5.5 inches. So it can hold pretty much a lot of things inside. So just by the depth of the bag, you can tell that you can probably put in your iPad and then wallet and maybe your makeup kit. For my daughter, whenever she uses this, she can put in her windbreaker and change of clothes. She can even slip inside her change of footwear. And sometimes, occasionally, I think about putting inside the water bottle of my daughter. But then again, you know, the inside lining of the bag, it's suede, so once water gets in it, it might be very difficult to, if at all, to take the stain off the bag. So what fits inside? Well, basically a lot of things. Just let me show you some of the things that I have here beside me. So this is the backpack. You can put inside your iPad. This is a mini size, but it has a lot of room for even the bigger sized iPad. And I'm gonna take hold of my wallet, so the wallet can also fit inside. Let me also get my makeup kit. So I haven't changed my makeup kit yet. This was a giveaway from Cebu Pacific, so but it's very lightweight, so I really like bringing this along with me. So I'm gonna put it inside, and just gonna take hold of my power bank over here. So this is my power bank. So as you can see, even if you fill the main compartment with a lot of things, there's still room for a little bit more. So maybe you can put in your wet ones and a couple of other smaller things like your key holder and I don't know, maybe a bar of chocolate or something. There's still room for for some more. And it also has a front pocket, and the size is something that could fit a smartphone or even a small wallet. But of course, it might not be too wise to put in your valuables here inside, especially if you're commuting, because then again, it might be easy for pickpockets to get your things inside and then you just end up crying. Now, even if you put a lot of things inside, the bag kind of feels heavy. You don't need to worry because just look at this. Look at how beautifully crafted it is. Like, it has a very, very sturdy strap, so I need not worry even if I'm holding a lot of things inside the bag. I believe that it can carry a lot of weight inside. This adjustable strap, it holds the strap very well, so hindi siya dumudulas. See, it's very, very sturdy, unlike other strap holder wherein it's so easy for the bag to slip. This one, hindi siya madaling dumula, so really, really, really love this one. I really like the design. It has a floral motif, so there are different types of flowers over here, and then there are the leaves, and it has also insects, and of course the hummingbird. So how cute is that? There are two hummingbirds over here, and it's really, really very refreshing because most of the time we just see the Gucci backpack in the usual GG canvas monogram print. And for me, if you've seen that bag a lot of times, it kind of borders on being boring. So seeing the GG canvas or the Gucci canvas in this print is very, very refreshing to the eyes. And aside from that, I also love that it has red leather trims over here. It's very, very nice because it kind of gives accent to the bag. Oh, by the way, this Gucci backpack or Gucci Tian GG Supreme, it also comes in the men's variety, and that one, it has a brown leather trim. But for girls, of course, I suggest that you get this one over the brown one because the color is more lively. It comes with a very, very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful strap. It comes in the usual colors of Gucci, the red and green stripes. So even if you're just carrying the bag like this at your back, even if people haven't actually seen your bag, they already know that you're carrying a Gucci bag just by the sight of the red and the green stripes. So how cool is that? When do we usually use this bag? Well, my daughter uses this bag whenever she goes to school. It may not always be on a day-to-day basis. Like maybe she uses this whenever whenever there's a special occasion in school, or when she just gets tired of her usual Elsa backpack. She gets to use it because once in a while she misses this, and or maybe sometimes she sees the box inside our closet, and then she would say, "Hey mommy, can you take out my bag? I just wanna feel like using it today," so I give it to her. Why I also love bringing this with me to the UAAP games, or just watching the, if not basketball, volleyball games, or even if you're just going to crowded places. You know what? One time I brought this bag with me during the game of, I think it was Ateneo and UP. So the crowd was really wild. There's really a lot of people inside the Coliseum. Very, very good talaga. Very, very wise decision that I brought this bag with me kasi nasisiksik talaga kami. People squish the bag and can't be helped. Wala. Nakaalis kami dun sa Coliseum and it's still scuff-free. So I really, really love this bag. This bag will also work very well if you go traveling, whether locally or whether overseas. Just please don't put your passport here, especially if you're traveling in unfamiliar territory, because just always be aware of your surroundings and just be mindful of the pickpockets, because if you put your passport here, chances are that you're gonna end up at the embassy and you're gonna be needing to ask for a new passport. Okay, so please um, be cautious about the things that you put inside the front pocket. Why I highly recommend it for traveling? Because even if you carry the bag throughout the day and you bump it like maybe to other people when you ride the bus or when you ride the train, even if it even if you just put it at the top of a counter or you put it on top of the couch, or even if, well, don't, as much as possible, please don't put it on the floor. But if it can't be helped, even if you put it on the floor, this bag, it doesn't scuff easily. So really, really love this bag. It's perfect for traveling because you don't need to worry about your bag getting scuffs or getting those gas all over. Because even if you travel for good 2 weeks in Europe and you use this bag every day, chances are you're gonna go back to the Philippines and still scuff free. Of course, please also take good care of it naman when you're using it. Para naman even if you use it on a day-to-day basis, if you take good care of the bag, I know that it would be able to stand the stress of traveling overseas or even locally. That's the beauty of this bag, because it can work for my 5-year-old. If she takes good care of this bag, she can still use it when she turns 12, 15, 18, and it also works for my age. So it's pretty versatile in that aspect. I want to show you how the complete package looked like when I got this bag straight from the store. The bag or the box of the Gucci inside this big paper bag. This is how the paper bag looks like nowadays. The paper bag, and then the bag, it came with this. It's a very nice box. So I'm really happy that I got this box, because in the past I really don't bother asking the SA anymore for a box, especially when you get too excited and you just get your bag straight from the store. You want to just start using the bag and you completely forget about getting the whole package, if you know what I mean. So it's a good thing that I have this, because I plan to, you know, keep the bag for good until my daughter is already a teenager. So it would be really nice to store the bag properly when it's not in use. So aside from that, oops, where is it? Okay. It also came with this dust bag. So this is how the dust bag looks like nowadays for Gucci bags. This is like, I think this is silk, and it has this Gucci logo in front. And this one is also very nice because it's so easy to close the drawstring. By the way, what I like about this dust bag is that it's washable. So even if dirt gets in it, even if my daughter's pen, the washable pen, gets in it, so just easy for you to wash away any dirt or stain. So about inside, you also have this. So it came with this one. And this controlato. Okay. And I'm super happy that it came along with a leather swatch. As for the price, it retails at $2,200 US. So please kindly do the math. I think it would fetch to something as high as 110,000 pesos if I'm not mistaken. But of course, you might be able to get this bag a lot cheaper if you were to buy it in Europe or other stores. I don't know if they sell this bag, if this type of design already goes on sale when you go to like maybe outlet stores in Japan or even in Europe. If there's anything or if there's any criticism about this bag, well, maybe I would have to say it's it's not really a criticism because I like the bag the way it is, but you just need to be very careful of the suede lining, because as I said earlier, once water or dirt gets into it, it might be very difficult for you to wash it off, and the water stain, it might be permanent. If you're like me who always bring along with them a water bottle because you always want to keep yourself or to keep your children hydrated, and you bring a water bottle along with you just about anywhere, please, if you're using this bag, do consider putting the water bottle inside a Ziploc, and make sure that the Ziploc is properly fastened. Make sure it's really well sealed, so that in the event that water spills out of the bottle, then you have another layer to keep the bag protected from getting wet. Gucci, thank you so much for coming up with a Gucci Tian GG Supreme bag. I hope that you like this bag review of mine, and if you have any comments or suggestions, or if you want me to review a bag, please don't hesitate to comment below. Also, do follow my social media pages. My Facebook account, it's Bernadette Reyes. My Facebook page, it's I am Bernadette Reyes. My Instagram account is also Bernadette Reyes. And if you feel like following me on my Twitter account, please look for me, Bernadette Reyes. For those of you who are asking how come my skin is lighter these days compared to how it was the last time that I vlogged a couple of weeks earlier. By the way, I'm really very sorry that it took quite a while for me to upload a new video. It's because I just had a lot of things to attend to this past few weeks. But going back to your question, the reason why my skin looks lighter and it looks what do you call this, it looks tighter, it's because I go to Mila Ruz. Mila Ruz, it's a newly opened dermatological or aesthetic center across GMA 7, and I highly recommend that place. It's a good thing that you go there for your skincare regimen, because there are doctors who supervise each and every procedure. Thank you so much, Doc Dan, for taking good care of my skin. So if you're in the area or if you're a colleague, please do visit the aesthetic center. That's Mila Ruz. Again, that's Mila Ruz. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch my vlog. And by the way, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and the notification bell beside it. Why is it important to click the subscribe button? Because once I hit that 10,000 marker, or once I reach 10,000 subscribers, there will be one lucky subscriber who will go shopping with me at an LV store here in the Philippines. And you also get to take home one LV item with you when you go shopping with me. So thank you so much. Please click the subscribe button now. Bye!